Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Well, I thought it was time we got back to this envelope, the Flip-Flop-Flappy Envelope Journal. So I did pull a few things out. So here we are at the back of the journal. This is the front, this is the back. Here's that pocket that I ripped out so aggressively. No. And I thought I can still use it in here and pulling this pretty print to the back of the book. So I thought this pocket would be nice back here. I do need to trim it down and put it on there, and I need to tack this down so it doesn't interfere. And then we'll just have a little pocket back there. And I think it fits quite nice. So let's get to it. I hope everybody's having a great day, great week, great weekend, enjoying all of life's moments. I'm just gonna trim all these extra pieces off from that page. Whoops, I'm gonna try. And just like that, she was done. So I guess this is gonna measure like 5 1/4 across now for mine. And yep, 5 1/4. And my pocket's going to be just a smidge under 3 1/2. Oh my gosh. I still have not put my little tiny girl away, away. I put her away. I have not put her together. My little cutout. I need to do that. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and do it on this video so you can see. So I'm gonna tack this down and then I'm going to glue this in here like that. I think I'm gonna lift my pocket tiny bit up the, I want it to go all the way underneath the lace there. So, and I want it above that. Just like that. And, oh, did I not get you down in there good? There we go. I guess I can smush it over a little bit. There we go. I probably should have just glued it all the way down that edge, but maybe, probably should have, who knows. Let me see, get out of there, lacy lace. And then that would just go like that. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just give that probably a little bit of a tack down here. Just to get that on. Okay, that's down. I had some more things in here, so let's see, where were we at? Oh, this, I thought, I did want to add some, I decided I do want to add some lace to the back. Since I already have my layering here done, I'm not going to do it there. And since I have these pretty pieces right here, I don't want to interfere with that. So then I thought, why not right here? Because this is pretty. I'm going to kind of dress this page up a little bit. And I like this lace. So again, I'm going to do excess on the edges because why not? Terrorizing my scissors, huh? Right side up, yes. That does help me a little bit. Boy, are my hands angry from that caulking. But it won't last forever, the angriness. Yeah, right now I can't even pull apart a Ziploc baggie, so the struggle is real when trying to open stuff. It even hurts my faucets, like when you're just turning the water off and on in the sink in the kitchen or the bathroom, like, oh, and I do kind of like that look here, like that. So, especially with the skirts. Whoops. Here we go. And I want that like that. But anyways, like turning the waters off and on, like just the movement of the handle. Just right now it hurts, but goodness. My husband's really starting to feel the age in his hands too, and he's an aggressive worker also. He's an aggressive worker. He uses he's, you know, construction and everything, and his flooring, just all of it. And so we have, he's trying to like power through and get everything done. We have, this is our retirement. So we have, I don't, if you've watched videos before, anybody that's watched them before and anybody that's new, you'll learn this, but we cashed in everything quite a few years ago, and we started just investing in property. And as our retirement, we cashed everything out. So we, our retirement is the properties and having rentals, but having them close by where we can maintain and manage ourselves. So my husband does all the, I got some of these strips out here, and this is, I think I'm going to use this. Remember where I was terrorizing all these pages for the first signature? If you watched the first one of the first sewing one, yeah. So I thought instead of washi tape this time, I think I'm gonna put some of these strips on there because those holes are gonna be there no matter what. And I do like these looks. So this one I do have it creased right there, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Got my glue book here. Just gonna drop it down there. So, geez, what was I saying? Oh, anyways, yeah. So we are at the, I think we're finally made it. So after years of doing this, buying, fixing, selling a few of them, getting into the next place, just learning along the way. There we go. Oh, maybe I'll just pull it around like that. Yes, there we go. Yeah, I like that. Isn't that cute? Anyhow, so that's our retirement. So we decided that that's what we're gonna do is, years ago, we're gonna do that. So we bought our first home, and we raised the kids in that house for the most part of their life. I mean, we didn't live there from the time they were all born, but that was the most we did that. That house was probably, I think, the most hardest to sell because of all the memories. It was so weird. You know me, I grew up moving all over the United States with my parents, so I never had roots or attachments to anything. So this was the first time I experienced that. And I know my kids experienced it because they are the ones that grew up there and made so many memories. You know, so anyhow, that was probably the hardest one. But since through all that time, we've gotten to where we are now, my long story to tell you this. So where we are at now is pretty exciting because we're kind of towards the end of it. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to keep, I think I just want that one. I don't want that one to go all the way around, just like I just want it here. This, do I even want it all the way down? Some of these are going to have them and some of them aren't, I think. Oops. So his hands just have to last him for these rentals. So he's just finishing up one. He has, after this one that he's just finishing up, that's the one I'm helping with the caulking and, or trying to anyways. After this one, he has 3, 4, 6 more to do. And then 6 more to do, and that will consist of 1, 2, 3 trailers, 2 houses, and well, I guess it's a 6. It's be 3 houses because the little house will be. It's like a little. My daughter told me the correct term for this one is called a bungalow, so that will be the bungalow, and so it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. So I'm thinking, like, so when we first started the process of all this, when was it? How many years has it been? I'm trying to think. Let's see. We started the process of this, oh my gosh, I want to say 20, 2015. Is it 2015? No, it wasn't 2015. It was 20. Gosh dang it, I cannot think of what the year was. It was past that, wasn't it? It was before that. Oh my gosh, what am I talking about? I think, let me see. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe it was 2013. Okay, this one might be washi tape. I think some of them might, 'cause I don't want to put paper on that. I don't think I have to do this on all of them. That's the one I keep picking at. Maybe I should just cut that little piece off. These aren't the right scissors to do that one, but that's all right. All right, so got that on there. I've got that there. Let's see what else. I thought I had some more things in here. Oh, I want to tack this down, so I guess I could do some of this stuff off the camera. But so I don't like the way it's folding underneath my envelope, so I need to get in there and to get it fixed without sealing my envelope shut. So maybe if I do that. And I know I can probably just cut this off, but I don't want to do that. Come on, blue. Oops. What do I do with this thing? I'm going to use some of this stuff here. I'll stick that in there when I'm done getting that whole thing down. Okay, that'll work. Do this side. That's down. That makes me happy. Okay, that makes me happy here. I do want to do something right here. And I was thinking, I had those little images. Maybe I'll do something like that. I'm using this tray to make my thank yous, so I'm thinking maybe if I just put something like that, and I can even make it like a little tuck spot. That's cute, right? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Got to get some stuff on here. So you can still write on there, and then you can also have like a little tuck on there too. And then it's not a pocket, and I can just have this all dressy. I like that. I think it's cute. And I also think that you could use a little, maybe. Does it need its own little ruffle up there? No, that's just too much. Okay. And I've been using this e.l.f. Bellow Precision Craft. I'm trying to see. So far it's been working, so I'm going to try it on this too and see. So what I want to do here is I'm just trying to cover up my little secret, and then and I can just put that there like that, and that'll have like a little cover up. There, it does have lace in, I guess. And I'm just gonna do the side. It's gonna be a little tuck spot. I need to get a new pin for that. Am I doing this upside down? Sure am. Sure am. Oh my gosh. Well, there we go. We'll just clean it off. Okay, I think that's gonna hold. I'm gonna just leave this. I need to find a stainless steel pin. And then I can just stick you know, I can just have like a piece. I'm just gonna put that in there for now so I don't forget, and then I don't want that to seal shut. There you go. Okay, that one's done. Now, I wanted to see that lace. I like that lace. I only have it on one. Do I need it on the other one? I don't know. I'm saying I don't think so, but it's kind of nice. Let me see. Yeah, I want it on the other one. I want it on this side. Okay. So, just trying, I like the little bit of the wavy line there. It doesn't have to be a perfect wave, but it just, I like that. I just been liking it. Little, just different. So I keep spreading my glue out too much though, and it's sticking all my pages together. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do like that better. Okay, cute. Cutie cute. Okay, so we have that. Let's see, I do like this. Oh, and I do, you know what, this is just like a little torn piece, but I think it's cute. Like, I feel like whoever gets this, they can take this out and they can just use it as an embellishment somewhere if they want to, but it just lets them know that this is also a little tuck spot. So it's okay. It's okay in my mind. This thing, my gosh, it's driving me crazy. Before I said I might put a saying on this, but I just don't know. And I ended up just taking a piece of paper and just tucking it in here. I will say this, I kind of feel like this should be a pocket, just because when I'm sticking things in here, it tries to catch right there. Like if that was out, let me show you. Well, now it's not gonna do it. It's like, oh, right there, so you can see it. See how it's trying to catch on that pocket? So, but I'm gonna leave that for whoever gets it to decide if they want to seal that, because I also like it as a belly band. But if I close it, I take away the options. If I leave it open, there's still an option. And then I can just push that down and then put that there. And I still have my pretty figure, my Party Piper that I can see right there, and I still have something else, whatever. So I think I thought about tacking that down, but I think I'm gonna leave that one. So I feel like that's done. I still need to make journal cards, and then I still need to put that little girl in. Okay, let me see. I gotta find all my parts and pieces here. See, they just all flew around. There's an extra bow. So here she is. Okay, we have her, and then we have her little leaf, and then here's her other little leaf. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh, and put these people back over there. Okay. So her head needs to be in front of it. And then she's holding her pretty rose. She's so strong to hold that giant rose. I think I just want her to be flat on here just as the decoration. So you'll see that later. I'm sorry, guys. Let's move forward. And I kind of want to put more lace in here because I just want like another piece right here. So what if we do the same thing with this signature? Okay, so I don't have any more of that lace. I don't have enough of it here and at my desk, so I'm gonna see if I have what I have. Hopefully I have one that I like that'll work, that's long enough. Oops. I'm just trying to drop it on the ground. This one's more of the white, but it's got a different, let's see. This is how I do it. Yeah, I like the different whites and creams, so I'm gonna put that. It works, it's here. It is here and it wants to be used. So, same thing. There we go. So another reason why I like to do this wavy edge is because it helps me. I don't have to worry about trying to make it on there straight, since I'm struggling with that with my hands and stuff and my fingers sometimes. I don't have to worry about it. If it's okay as long as I'm not like going completely diagonal all the way down. So that's all I'm checking for is like, is it, you know, do I have a, you know, even spots in some of the areas? Just make it a little wavy. So that then it's purposeful to me. I feel like I'm doing it more purposeful. There. I like it. I like it. And then I'm going to do the other side. Got these two little pieces there. Okay, okay. Ooh, that's pretty fluffy. Okay, I like it though. So you don't really see, oh, this is upside down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you don't see all this added fluff that I just did right here. Well, yeah, you do. What am I talking about? Oh, over here. Oh my gosh, I'm so twisted. So, but I do like how this is, I like this. I like it a lot. And then when you turn it to the back, then you have this little fluff here. So, I mean, did I do the right one? Doesn't really matter. Is there a right or a wrong? Okay. Does it need, I don't think it needs more fluff. I'm gonna leave that because I think that's fine. I think it's pretty. I like it. I really do like it. And so I was thinking about the back. So you see how you have this crocheted piece right here? And I loved that so much that I have another piece here. And I thought, wouldn't that be nice to bring that to the back as well? And this is that doily that I cut out. And I had cut out the middle of it. And I just love using the parts and pieces. And so I'm just trying to think, like, how do I want to lay this out? Do I want it to be like on the edge? Because it would cover that up a little bit, but not all the way, which I mean, like, you can still see it. Or do I just want it on the edge? I don't think that's gonna, I think I like the curve of it, and I like the, like, rounding off on that corner, and I like dropping it down. Because this piece opens, so if that was dropped down, then you have that. Yes, okay, I do like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of tack that down right now, so I don't lose what I'm doing. I'll give it a spot there, like a, is this how glue dots were invented? Okay, and then I want that to come down, right? I want that to come down so that when you open it, you have that there. But I want to make sure this opening, I don't want that like that. I want it to be like that. So I guess then I would put my dot there. thinking. Thinking. Oops. Okay. So I have some, I've been shopping and I haven't done any hauls, and I've got like a ton of stuff. I need to get it put away. Who is ready for another haul video? Okay, so see how I'm pulling that up? I need to stop doing that. I want that to be down like that. So let me tack this one right here too. Keep myself in line. There we go. Whoops. Let's get messy. Okay. And there we go. I mean, do I just even, I don't even know if I need to go all the way up. I can just go right here. That's what I'll do. That is what I'll do. So I'm going to take this off here like this. Give myself a little extra. And I'm just going to do the bottom like that. Yeah, that's nice. Whoever was yelling, do that, thank you. Maybe I'll get that down so it's not in my way. And then, okay, and I'll just tack that down like there, and that little glue dot. There we go. For now. There, I like that. I think that's cute, and it doesn't interfere with anything. Oh, look at, I glued that to my page and just ripped it open. Oh, was that just recent? It was. That's when there we go. That might need something. Yeah, I like that. Isn't that cute? Super cute. Super duper cute. Okay, and then we will do something here. I don't know what yet, but that's done. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Whoops. So pretty. Okay, so maybe do a little more tack down here, because that's just, I'm just gonna keep being crazy with it. Oh wait, I can't because it's a page. I need to be careful. What am I thinking? It's this piece right here that it was on. Huh. So, and I can't remember, that has to be open unless I take it off, because is that just one that I forgot to cut? I hadn't decided. I don't remember. Let me close that glue for a second. Let's take a peek at this. Let's open this up and see what's going on. This is the one where I added the skirt down here, and I said, oh, I was going to tack it down, but I couldn't because it would interfere with the page's opening, right? Because that opens that way, that opens this way. See, so can't do that. But what can I do? What can I do to make this work? Just take it off? I didn't want it off. And there's 2 pages here. I think it has to go onto this one. Onto this lace here. I'm gonna try and see if that works for me. Just had too much movement. I needed it to settle down for a second for me. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right, you know, I'm just kind of, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, you know, I just rip it off. Okay, and then that. Yeah, and then see that, I just want that to still be able to open nicely. That does, and that does, and then of course that does. Now, what about this side? This side, I just want this to be able to open nicely. Yeah, yep, I did it right. Yay, yay me. Okay, and then that's page. Oops, this page. Oh, I gotta close that. There we go. It's like, stop. And then there's that page. And then, so that would have to be cut for that to go onto there. I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna leave that open. But it could be tacked down right there. Just a tiny bit to keep it together. To that doily. So there. I think that's going to help me out. And then that's just like this, and that's not a big deal to me. I like this. This is fine. I can always drop something right here later on if I desire. If I desire, my desires. Actually, I'm desiring. So let's see. This is from the front page. See, I mean, I could bring some of that back here too. Do I need that right there? Let's just see. This is from a scarf, a fancy scarf that I bought. Somebody was like, I got that in Paris, or I don't know if they were telling me the truth or not. I was like, well, I didn't want to pay the price that she was asking, and I go, well, if you don't want it anymore, I want it, but I want to cut it up, but I don't want to pay that much money. Are you willing to go less? I'm thinking, so there we go. Yeah, just like that. Another glue dot. I just realized on some of the videos you can hear a bunch of pounding and hammering and stuff like that. That is my husband. So three of our rentals sit on our property where we live. And a lot of people are like, do you really want people in your backyard? Like, do you like them that close to you? And I'm like, well, they're not really in my backyard. And the distance between their home and their driveway, everybody's private here. Like, I don't hear anybody when they're in their yard. And nobody hears us either when we're in our backyard. And everybody has privacy fences and yards and their own parking. So it's kind of like, I guess I would explain it like it's a U. So it's like it's like a loop. It's like a loop. So you come in the driveway, and you kind of go around like this, and then you go back out the driveway. So there is quite a bit of privacy. When I lived in town, my neighbors were really close to me because they're like right next door. Like you go out in the backyard and you can just literally look over your fence and see your neighbors, and I didn't like that at all. So my husband did do like a little decorative privacy thing for us on one of them, but still all my other neighbors could see like everywhere around in the neighborhood. Like if they have balconies or they had 2 stories, they could see everything, which, not that everybody's watching me. I mean, maybe they are. I'm just kidding. But anyhow, I didn't have as much privacy, and I had everybody, so I wouldn't hear, like, I always knew when all the neighbors were home because I could hear their doors opening and shutting. So, of their cars, and their front doors sometimes. So, there's that. And I mean, I have to walk to each person's property, like, it's not like I walk through where my parking area is, and then I walk through that little loopy road, and I have to walk all the way over to each person's place. So I think there's quite a bit of distance. So anyhow, so all that hammering is outside because my husband's working on one here. So I really wanted that to go up more. I'm gonna take my glue dot. I wanted that to go like that. And this one too. Yeah, I like it better up there. Let's just do that. Oh, and then I gotta go underneath to keep it down. There we go. Same thing here. No, this part's already down. Pardon the sniffles. No, that is a torn piece right there. I think, because that's not for signature, maybe I will just go ahead and tack that down, but make sure. See, there's a hole in there, so I'm going to go in here. Okay, so I got that tacked down. Do I do the other side too or not? I did do the other side because I put this pocket down, yes. And that's pretty a thick pocket, so it's fine though. I think it'll work just fine. And maybe I just need a cute piece of lace down there. I don't know. I need something lace flat. This might be too like see-through, although that's kind of cute. That's pretty white. That would even be. But anyways, so I'm just trying to grab at things because I need to go out and help my husband, and I'm just like kind of stressed, and I can hear him working out there. Let's see. So I'm gonna go. I'll be back. I'm gonna go help my husband. I'm gonna go do some caulking. I'm gonna put this little girl together, and then I will be back so we can get her placed in where she goes. So I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back, and I have not finished her, but I have been, there was something about the leaf that I had chosen that I wasn't liking, I guess. I wasn't sure what it was that I wasn't liking. I was struggling putting her together, and I realized it was this. So I just didn't like how it was floating around, and it didn't have anything. I couldn't figure out how to ground it to the page so that it made sense to me. So, I mean, it's all make-believe. It's surreal. I mean, like a giant rose with a little girl holding it. I mean, none of that's real. But I still needed the scene that I'm trying to create make sense in my, I don't know, my make-believe magical mind. So this is what I did. I went ahead and I thought, I'm just going to go back in the book and find another piece, and I found this one. So what I like about this is you can see on both edges of her dress where she's sitting, you know, that it's wrinkled up. So the other leaf, I was only able to really get one part of that in successfully in the way I know how to do it. And I like this leaf because it comes up and it wraps around her, and I can just tip her in however way I need to. And I like that. I thought, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I feel like there's a little bit of color down here with that rose. I love this. I also realized that I wanted something more of a backdrop behind her with the lace, and not just, you know, that I wanted to see this, but I didn't want it to be so flat. I don't know. So I put that piece of lace there, and I like that. And it doesn't all have to line up here, at least not right now. I don't mind all these different layers. And then I found this piece right here, which I think this came in Happy Mail. So I like that. And then I found this, another piece of that doily. I'm really using up that crochet doily. It's been in bits and pieces. I like that kind of going around the corner, but I needed something else down here. And that's where I found this piece, which I snipped off another large piece. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lay this down. I'm gonna hope for the best, but it needs to get, no matter what, it has to get done. I think I'm gonna like it. So this one really can go either way, but I think I wanna do it this way. You can see like there's like a little, it looks like a little heart, and I feel like that'll go up there. And then I'm probably gonna get some cute little saying, something possibly, or a label or something that's gonna go there. So one of the things I wanna keep in mind is a lot of this is gonna be covered up. So I don't wanna waste this. It's really great for layering. So I know this is gonna go here, and I want the flowers to dangle off this. See that piece right there. So I want these to dangle off. So I'm gonna drop that down like that so that I can see it on both sides, because this is that little flappy envelope. I'm going to then drop this down like this, like a so. So it's gonna kind of go over that. So, and then just double check to where she's at. And I realized in my mind, it made sense. I just needed to tuck a little bit of these leaves underneath this piece here, I think. And when she's in there and tipped around, and you'll see when I put it together, it just looks like this piece now is growing out of this. And now that, to me, in my eyes, it is somewhat grounding, I guess, so that it looks like it makes sense in my magical make-believe mind. So what did I know? I know I can cut this off here, at least to right here. So let's get this cut. So this video has literally taken me days to try to put together because I'm trying to like squish time in between grandkids, picking them up, taking them away, doing laundry, going to the lake, just having fun, watching movies, and just all that stuff. And just like my videos, I don't want to be rushing my video. All right, so I'm going to lay this lace down like that. Then I want this down here, and I want it to open with that, and so it's just going to lay over this, and I just want it to come down. Yep, just like so. Should have laid this down. Ooh. So I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna just tack this down here, and then I'm gonna drop glue down all the way across here. And then lay this piece down. There we go. Just kind of loosey-goosey and see. Yeah, I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Now I want to put this corner piece on and just drop it down. And I like that it's going slanted. Okay, sometimes, you know, you just let it see where it wants to fall. Oh, that looks good. It knows what it wants to do. I don't know what it wants to do, but it knows. Now, I know I'm going to tuck my leaf in here, so I think I'm going to tuck the bottom one in first. I also like about using this stuff is that I can tuck my little tip of my glues inside there to get in there. But before I tuck this guy in there, I need to make sure that she's going to stay on here with her little rose, or her giant rose. So you can see she's got movement there, so I want to tip her so that she doesn't have all that movement, but it looks like she's just tucked in there, and the leaves are just like, she just found her perfect little spot to sit. There we go. So I have to manipulate the stem just a tiny bit because I like it that she's holding it, but I kind of want it to go back here. And because I'm just still new at all this cutting, I didn't cut these angles. I should have cut it more down this way, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a bow on her hands. So really, I think I could just do, I mean on the rose, not on her hands, but it's gonna look like it's on her, where she's holding it. Do I feel like I want the rose behind her head? I don't know. I should have just put her in her thing perfect the way I want it, and then maybe set this in here. I think I'm trying to fit too many different components together at the same time. See, and then I slipped her right out of there, didn't I? But you know what? It's been glued. There's not really a lot I can do now at this point, so just kind of go with it. And just go with it. Go with it. Does anybody else struggle like this? Does anybody else try to test their sanity like this? Okay. There we go. So I think that's good. I really want to get around the edges here because this is a pretty delicate piece, and so if it catches on stuff, it's just going to tear, you know, it's just going to rip right off. Okay, whoops, and I got her glue on her head. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I want to get my rose laid down. And off my finger. There we go. I have a little bit of that poking in like that. So particular. Gosh. Okay, and I probably did, look at, there's a buckle right there, so that was supposed to be a little bit more. Ooh, dangerous. Okay. Well, this is as good as I'm gonna get it. I do like it. It's different. I've never done this before, like this. Okay. I debated to cut the stem off, but I don't want to. I think I like the stem to be long. I think it needs it to balance out the length of that, otherwise it would be like, you know, tipping over. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this right here. I like how this turned out. I left her legs open underneath right here in case I decide I want to do something else. I'm gonna put something here, a label or a sentiment, just a little something right here. We'll attack that later on. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. It has taken quite a while. I will tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe just do a little light decorating on some of the pages. I'm gonna go ahead and attach these pieces down like you've seen me do. So that's the light decorating that I'll do. And like I said, anything big and major, like lace lay downs and things like that, I'll do it with you on camera. But I think that's all I'm gonna do for now for this journal. I need to go put it away for a minute and get some other things done. I will see you on the next video, my friends. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.